ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Something New. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dragon's Crown Pro. First thing I want to do is adjust the volume, because this game is loud. BGM source, we'll be keeping it as the original stereo. Turn the BGM down to there. Sound effects can go about half. Voice is fine. Okay. Alright, folks. Welcome to Dragon's Crown. Oh. And I'll let you see the opening, because this is wonderful and one I always... Part of the spectacle of this game is its visual design. Let's let this lead you into it. The fighter. Elf. Dwarf. The mage. The wizard. And of course, the sorceress. Alright. Directed by George Kamitani, a man I will be celebrating with this channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dragon's Crown Pro. This is the later version that was updated graphically to moved up to full HD graphics. We could use all my old save data, but I want to start fresh. Also, I'll put this out there right now, as you might have taken from the initial character designs, and the two fairies up on top, they're not going to be shying away from nudity on any capacity. So, just be aware, there are going to be suggestive images all over this. This is a love letter to old fantasy, so be aware, nudity is going to be common. So let's begin. You must select a character with select player to go on an adventure. So, we have to create a new character. And you have 6 playable characters to choose from.
Alright.
The Fighter, recommended for all players. A combat specialist who unleashes quick attacks using a sword and defends with a shield.
Alright.
The Amazon. A tough female warrior who wields a mighty axe. Her damage and speed increase the more she attacks.
Okay.
Elf. A master archer who moves swiftly. She is a well-rounded character.
Oh yeah.
His rock-solid body and his hammer strikes fear into the hearts and bodies of foes. He can also throw opponents and objects. A male magician who has mastered a variety of offensive spells. A witch who controls magical forces at her whim. She has high magic defense and good support magic. Now, before we get into actually picking someone, take a moment to enjoy how this is depicted. A party of adventurers, all just sitting around the table, both wizard and witch, sorceress.
Indeed. Well then.
What Apton focused on their argument of she forces some ideal magic solution to herself where the wizard is pointing at historical reference. Meanwhile, the dwarf eats and drinks deeply, readying himself for his next adventure, where the elf watches with disdain, finding that his taste for meat being not up to her, repelling her. Meanwhile, the Amazon and the fighter look on passively, watching the debate, not understanding the exact nature of the debate between sorceress and wizard, but are in least paying attention.
Get ready!
So,
All right.
I guess to start with, I guess we can start with the fighter. We'll have him lead the way. Barnabas. Okay, I can live with Barnabas being our warrior. If you want to, though, you can switch it, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah, you can add all sorts of weird things and effects with your with leathers. It's actually kind of funny. So you can do some kind of weird stuff with your leathers. Up in lowercase, erase. Yep. So we can go back.
Let's do this.
My turn.
I'm ready for this.
So now we have Armin. I kind of like that a little better, so we'll go with our Armin this time. We can also change the color. Divine Gold, True Steel, Oxblood Copper, and back to Sterling Silver. There's a few other colors if I'm not mistaken, but you have to unlock them in the game. Yep, you can do English or voice. You can also do specialize your messages. So, when you meet someone as this warrior, let's say, hail. When we're selected, let's see. Come get some. After all, we're a warrior. We need to be aggressive. When we resurrect, if we're resurrected from the dead, thanks. Won't happen again. And dying messages. Not yet. There we go. Well, yeah, so this will be Armon, our true steel warrior. Alright, so we can play as him. He starts with a short sword, a buckler, and 3 healing potions. Note, you can also edit characters and add new ones. You are never restricted to playing one particular class. Which is kind of tempting. Well, let's take a minute and create one of every class.
Let's do this.
Let's
do
My
this.
turn.
Muriel. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, I like that. A brunette. No, Amazons are mostly distinguished by their hair color. Lilac blonde. Honey blonde. Ash blonde. Or platinum. You know what? I'm gonna go lilac. Let's see. our Amazoness. She goes faster. Greetings. Hey, or... Good to meet you. I find the Amazon in my mind more a sincere, genuine sweetheart. Just the kind of open, honest warrior. When selected, she decides good. I no longer have to wait. Oh. Yeah, they give you plenty of space, so might as well have a little fun with it. Because, after all, part of the perks of this game is just how replayable it is, and having some characters to switch around with can make the game a lot more interesting. Also, note I have a hand here I can use to select things as well. Resurrection message. Now you've made me mad. Now you've earned my wrath. I like that better. And their dying message. So... I wasn't strong enough. Alright, so Muriel, I like that. Then we also, the
Well,
elf.
All right.
Get ready!
Phyllis. I don't know why, but the name... Archaean. I kind of like that better. Yeah, I like that. Archaean sounds better. And for her colors, we have Sunny Forest, Rocky Brown, Snow Aqua, Maple Scarlet, Grayish Grandeur, and back to... I kind of like Snowy Aqua. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I love that. Her greeting is hello? Selection. What would be... She gets picked. Arcane gets picked. No, this is a character I'm making up on the fly, folks, so sorry. Okay. I guess. Oh, yeah. I don't know why. Again. Dying message. My turn. My turn. I guess. I suppose. Okay, really like that. So we have Armin, Muriel, Archaean. Half our team's ready.
Let's do this.
My turn.
One more drink.
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Gregory. No, not feeling it. Come on, give me a different name. Adolf. Nope. Gavin. Okay, now we got something. That sounds right. Gavin the Dwarf. Ember Yellow. Cedar Brown. Ebony Dark. Crimson Red. Ivory White. You know what? Cedar Brown seems about right. Let's see. He's very loud and boisterous. What would be really good? Just laughing. You select him? A proper choice. Resurrection. He comes back from the dead. Now tremble, whelps. I like that. Of course, we'll do the classic dying message. Just a scratch. Yeah, that works. So, Gavin. Alright, 2 more. The Wizard.
All right.
Well,
Let's
then.
go.
Oh, yeah.
It's time.
Kelvin. Not quite.
Chef.
Corin. Okay, I can live with that. Let's see. Black Sapphire. Blue Turquoise. Spinal Violet. Grayish Quartz. Rhodite Garnet. I'm actually going to have to go with the quartz on this one. He's very reserved. Very well. Yeah, I like that as a greeting. When he's selected, he just goes. Fine. Fine. My studies can wait. Resurrection. Interesting. So, dying message, of course, is so much left. Yeah, that seems right. Alright. Almost there. Last one.
Well then,
Well then.
let's
Well
do
then.
this. Oh yeah!
Let's go.
Shall we? Well then.
And the sorceress, Paul. I can live with that name. Sorry about hitting the mic. Silky Black. Deep Crow. Crescent Knight. Dark Blue. Wine Scarlet. Nah, we'll go with Dark Blue. The Temptress. I mean, her form is not exactly what you're getting, but you get the idea. Well. Hello. Well, hello, dear. Absolutely, that's absolutely her greeting, her selection. Me? I'm flattered. Of course, the only thing she can say when she's comes back from the dead, missed me. And for dying message, I'll remember this. Okay, we're good. So now, we have one of each to play with. So, we can continue on as we want, and so we can get a taste of each character over time. So for now, though, like I said, we'll start with our mod.
All right.
You seated yourselves and called for a stein of the finest mead. Your partner, Ranny, is in a particularly good mood.
Oh?
Quaffing the bar's spirits buoyed your spirits. When things are lively, Ranny will recount a certain tale.
Hello, Floris. How is it? How you going?
You were an adventurer, just starting out, and didn't know right from left. It was then that you first met.
Indeed. And naturally, our mom will be how we play the tutorial. Basic movement. Left stick moves you. Hold X to jump. Hold down square to run. Typically running is just a direct line sort of thing. And R1 is your dodge. You will need that a lot. Normal attacks use a combination of square and directional inputs to unleash many types of attacks. So normal attack. Strike up and slide down. Simple enough. Like ground attacks, you can use square, and the L, and the combination of directions, the many different attack combinations. Yep. And if you're in the air, that dive. Hold square to guard. A character's guard may be penetrated if they're struck by a strong attack or a powerful combination. Use circle for power smash. Power smash can only be used when you have a weapon. A weapon that you have stabbed in the ground cannot be used until X is over the X over it is emptied. Power smash can be used in conjunction with the direction pad to throw your weapon.
Whoa.
So, you can't use it for a bit. Special equipment such as crossbows can be taken from enemies, or treasure caches. Press triangle to pick it up, and press square to use it while it has remaining uses. So, give me this. Crossbow, 10 shots left. Yep. Nice and simple. Items in your item slots can be selected with the D-pad and used with D down. So, like here, look at the top of the screen, 3 of them, and we can use it to heal. When you use an item, there will be a cooldown period before you can use it again. If you use equipment in your inventory, it will replace your current equipment. So, with that, we can go. Food will sometimes appear when you defeat enemies or destroy containers. Once you have obtained food, you will begin eating it automatically once you stop moving and attacking. Eating food will restore up to 150% of your maximum health, meaning it is entirely possible to have more HP than you actually normally could have. Alright.
Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Ranny inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
Yeah. The door is locked, but you can order Ranny the Rogue to open it for you. So, remember that finger I could control earlier? All you do is move it over this where you see the key and press L1.
It's my turn. Done.
And we may go on. Oh, a treasure chest. You can even ask Ranny the Rogue to open treasure chests for you.
Let's see. Simple.
And... hey, another crossbow. Oh, an orc. Thankfully, we got that crossbow. Well, that took care of a good chunk of him. Yeah, we handled it pretty well. This ends the basic tutorial. Sweet.
Since that point, you've been journeying under mutually beneficial terms. You handle combat, and Ranny handles locks.
That works. By the way, I can never, in any of these games, ever undersell how much I love this art. How beautiful it is, how detailed it is. Look at the characters in the background. They did not have to go this hard on the details of the guy's shoulder pauldrons or the muscles on his back, and he's just a background character that you will never talk to. Even funnier, the guy's eyes, you notice behind him with the white hair and blue, he blinks periodically. The same with the two ladies on the right. The elf woman blinks periodically. And note, she has her arm around her friend with the white hair, if you look. I love all the detail. I can never, ever underestimate just how much I love this art. There's a game I love more than this, but we'll get to that eventually. But I wanted to start with this. You can now select Leave Tavern and go to about the town. And yes, this, if I had friends, this would be a 4-player game. Now, alright, we can leave town, leave the options. Vanillaware.
You came to Hydeland as an adventurer. Like many of your fellows, you strove to challenge the dangerous labyrinths here. The labyrinths were every bit as perilous as you'd heard. Most were lucky to even have their bones exit the ruins. You don't currently belong to the guild. I recommend registering. You can get jobs there and learn skills.
Yep, so you can now go to the Adventurers Guild. You can either jump through the map or just walk over. And yeah. So let's see.
Clad in full armor, the Guildmaster, Samuel Joseph, stands in the center of the guild hall like a statue.
Yes, every guy is massively ripped. Every woman is a dainty waif with oversized breasts. Yes, I know. This is horny. This art is quintessential horny. And I am sorry if this is not your taste, but this is the same. Because, yes, even this big guy right here, there is a person who is gushing for him. I can guarantee it. Because he will be the DILF they always wanted. Anyway.
He appraises you with a look and dismissively states that only worthless adventurers leave their equipment in disrepair.
Oh.
Your travels thus far have left your equipment positively thrashed. You resolve to rectify that before returning. The Guildmaster directs you to Morgan's Magic Item Shop. The magician is even able to repair magical equipment.
Okay. So now we need to go back to the magic
To be
shop.
deemed worthy by the Adventurers Guild, you must first repair your broken equipment.
And yeah, note, Rogue Ronnie, level 1 humanoid. And you don't have to engage only with things. Alright, so Morgan's Magic Shop.
You conquer a labyrinthine set of stairs, and Morgan Lisley, shopkeeper and witch, welcomes you to her establishment.
Impressive woman, no?
There is no object's repair which does not fall under her purview, from ornate magic staves to rusted axes.
Welcome to my shop.
Indeed. In an instant, she recreates items from their components. And you can click on things to engage as well. She's a genius who seems to enjoy her current work. Alright, so repair equipment.
What would you like?
Ah, our sword is busted. Nice. We had just enough to have it fixed.
Adventurers come here not only for repairs, but for appraisals, and to purchase magic items. You will visit Morgan often.
I look forward to it. Alright, the main menu is now available. You can open it with options or by clicking the player.
Your equipment is now unmarred. You should return to the guild and see if the guildmaster deems you worthy.
So, in the main menu, you can change equipment to use on your ventures or check the armory. Yep, check your stats. Alright. So let's see what he has to say now.
Once again, the Guildmaster Samuel Joseph stands in the center of the guild hall, like a statue. With your equipment now in tip-top condition, you request to join the guild. Samuel issues you a test of skill.
Naturally.
What will you do?
Will eagerly accept the entry exam. Ask the guildmaster for details. You can be arrogant if you want, but we benefit nothing from trying to assert.
Your test is to help a warrior named Roland. Samuel says that you can find him in the ancient temple ruins.
Let's go. The town map is now available. You can open it with the touchpad. You can now go to the
To
gate.
prove your mettle for the Guildmaster, you head to the ancient temple ruins to assist the warrior, Roland.
Indeed. The town map allows you to quickly move about, and you'll need it for later. Kid bringing a bottle in. To the gate.
A magic gate was recently found in the ruins on the outskirts of town. Use that to reach your destination.
Indeed. That's here where we saw the opening. That's where we saw the opening where it showed all those statues staring down at us. Ominously. This is Hydeland. We'll come to know it well. For now, the only location we can go is the ancient temple ruins. We don't know what the boss is, but it's only a level 1
Many
area.
things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night.
Alright. Much as possible, pick up money. Because if you don't, Ronnie will.
You liberated a fairy that was trapped in a cage.
Aw. See what you can
It's
get,
my
my
turn.
friend.
Done.
And treasure rank E. When you open a treasure chest, you will obtain ranked equipment. Once you return from the dungeon, you'll be given the chance to appraise, keep, or sell the equipment you gained. Generally speaking, you'll want to appraise it whether or not you're going to keep it anyway. Now, the other thing to note... Yeah, what you just heard there, that's Ronnie grabbing... Yeah, Ronnie grabbing a coin. Any money Ronnie grabs does not increase your score. Just be aware of that. In addition, don't hesitate to use your finger to poke around, because there are hidden treasures. They don't express it much. They won't tell you about this till later. But there are hidden treasures about. So it never hurts to poke around.
You have made your way to Roland. At the guild's behest, he is looking for adventurers who went missing in the ruins.
Yep. Dude's jacked.
For you to pass your guild exam, you must help him. Roland tells you to search in the ruins that are submerged in water.
Okay.
Much time has passed since the missing were last seen. He tells you to bring back their bones if they are found dead.
Yeah, alright. Roland, Barbarian Warrior. By the way, all the orcs he's beaten up. So,
What?
Snake. Oh. Alright. Oh, I got too close to the statue after knocking it down. But,
Outstanding.
alright.
Oh, yes. Simple.
So, oop, another treasure. And a flamethrower. Ronnie can also interact with this.
The Orc army is apparently getting here via the waterway.
Yep.
Their cargo is various articles from ships that have been reported missing.
Oh. Would you look at that? All sorts of goodies the orcs have stolen for us.
Beluga.
Yeah. Let's
I got it.
see if we can't take some of it
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Alright, more food.
Let's see.
And again, remember, food lets us buff up to 150% of our actual HP. Alright, picked up the money. Fresh flamethrower. And I thought I saw... I might have missed it. But there are hidden areas. There we go. Yeah, you just pass your finger over it and sometimes you get treasure. Alright. So it is worth checking. Again, just like that. So moving the hand around can be worth it. Anyway, let's continue on. Alright. Oh, more treasure. And it's all over the place. Oh, giant spiders. Oh. And every now and then you'll find a spot like that. That'll have all sorts of treasures when it's a glowing spot.
Oh, I can do that. I got it.
Yep.
Voila.
Nice. A treasure rank D. So it will be a decent sword, probably, or piece of armor. Still, more treasures for us. Yeah. And keep going. Oh. Traps, though, are present as well. And always, that's a good point to know. Even when using a weapon, if you want to avoid using up its charges, just doing a slide will always be available to you. Oh, bats. Okay. Nice. Note that even without our sword, we can still attack. And still do some excellent damage. I mean, our sword is naturally the best, but it can still come in handy. Though, don't neglect to give Ronnie any money, mind you. Ronnie levels up based on the treasure he swipes from you, and the higher Ronnie's level, the better the chests he can access. So trust me, it is worth your time to make sure both you and Ronnie... There we go, there's all that treasure.
You have found the bones of a missing adventurer. Sometimes, the dead have been known to leave behind a message right before they perish.
Should have used the crossbow. Indeed.
As you investigate the wall painting, you detect that the area behind the wall has been hollowed out.
Interesting. Explore, folks. Interact with your world, and you may discover hidden truths in hidden areas. Nice. Extra goodies. Oh, there's some more. And let's see.
Yes. Done.
What?
Oh, A-rank treasure. Wonderful. No, weapons are not left just to you. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Enemies will use them just as well. But yeah. Looking for treasures, goodies. Absolutely. And an A-rank treasure, whatever it is, will probably be fantastic for Armon. Oh. And more bones. Alright.
What?
Oh, lizard people. Oh. Well. Alright. Doesn't hurt to keep checking. Alright. Not coming across too much more. Oh, another box. Ah, some more food. Okay. Uh-oh. The harpy. Oh. Ooh. Yep. Yep. Nice. Nice. Oh, she's got us. Ow. We'll have to be more careful. Oh. As you might imagine, having allies would enable you to more easily get around that kind of attack. Alright. And we've got her. Down goes the dreaded harpy.
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to avoid drawing the attention of any other harpies.
Yep. And we got 3,000 gold. Alright. So, your score becomes your level, experience. So obviously, the more score you get, the better off you are. Bonus score, defeat boss without dying. Beat round bowed, so not really being knocked over much. Elp life points, of course. Remaining HP bonus. Foes defeated. Food gathered, coins pocketed. Didn't use any items, got us some extra points, and unafflicted by any status effects. So, we got up some levels. And now, you can appraise unknown items you've claimed from the treasure chest. You can also sell your unwanted spoils. We'll obtain all. We could just sell them, but we'll just obtain all of them. Yep. Take all spoils and quit. Because we're just starting out.
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster.
Well, we want to stop by Morgan's.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Unappraised. Appraise all. Cost us almost all our money. But, yeah, we'll start off. Alright. So, you have obtained equipment. So, we can go into our equipment here. And let's see. Axe Blade does 1 to 8 damage versus our current weapon, which does 1 to 8 versus the 1 to 5 on the short sword. So, that's better. A buckler, don't have any. We have the heal potion equipped, but we can also get a grace charm, gives us 6 extra defense. A worm's bane, reduces the damage from draconic throws. Oh, okay. So you cannot have 2 of the same, so I would have to have 1 of each. So the amulet I can't, but I could have a gauntlet. Note that they also have different durability. Obviously, they take damage as you fight. So, yeah, damage to light and lightning resistance. We'll take that with more durability. And then finally, the gold chain. It's an increased defense, basically. That's about all the big difference. So we currently, our attack is at 1 to 8, and we have 19 points of defense. Not the worst. So,
Welcome to my shop. What
can
would
now
you
sell.
like?
yep. And sell the crushing light rod, because that's something we can't use. And... yep. There we go. Sell all the equipment we couldn't. So that leaves us at, what? 1510 gold in our pocket, a new weapon, some new equipment, and greater defense. So let's see what's next.
You return to the guild to report your quest. However, Samuel gives you an additional task. It is possible to resurrect the dead with their bones. He tells you to go to the temple to attempt the resurrection ritual.
Oh,
Canaan
okay.
Temple is a temple dedicated to the worship of the goddess Althena. Proceed there immediately.
Alright. So now we can go to the temple.
You were ordered to attempt to resurrect guild members at Canaan Temple.
Alright. So there.
As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help, a monk says, and approaches you.
Indeed.
The prayer of the monks sometimes restores the dead to life. The goddess bestows mercy to those whose time has not yet come.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
He helped resurrect over 1,000 adventurers. This is the face of a pious man. One whose hands are wrinkled and probably soft and gentle. The runes etched into his robe, though, that seems kind of expensive. Either way, makes one wonder what the funds are going towards. So, here's where you can resurrect an ally for an adventure. Thankfully, we don't require any donations to resurrect these two, because they're... yep. Billy.
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is made new. The adventurer pledges their allegiance to you as thanks. Any adventurers you resurrect will wait for you at the inn. You can now fill out your party with those who are waiting at the inn. Please be aware that if you leave an area and one of your party has fallen, they will become lost. If you encounter any bones during your questing, be sure to bring them back and resurrect them so that they can assist you.
So yeah. So, you can choose allies and have Billy.
Hey,
And you can save your game by reporting your adventurers. This dog feasts on the customer's table scraps. He seems full. Sustenance is abundance in this castle town. Your throat is dry. Drink some wine to slake your thirst. Yeah. But anyway, so we'll save. And off we go.
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster.
Indeed. Alright. And we get 1,000 gold for
After
it.
delivering your report, you think you see part of a smile cross Samuel's face. You are now registered with the Guild. You may now get cooperation from Guild members. They may participate in your party and help you in completing quests. The Adventurers Guild has a backlog of quests because many adventurers are occupied with the Dragon's Crown rumors.
Well, the title dropped pretty quick, folks.
The king and his retinue left to find the dragon's crown, and are missing. Many guild members are now searching for them. The existence of this crown that supposedly controls dragons is disputed, but the king was obsessed with finding it. Samuel hurriedly assigns you a new task. You get the feeling that he deems you reliable and trustworthy.
Or he doesn't have a choice.
It's a request from this country's prime minister. The quest's details will be provided at the castle. You wonder about the lives of the powerful people in that grand castle. You happily accept the job.
You can now select Learn Skill. You can now select quests.
You're back.
Indeed. Some say he used to be a captain. He certainly has the body for one. His stern yet soft eyes have seen a lot. So, when it comes to skills, there are two varieties. There are fighter-specific skills and common skills universal to every hero. So, for example, Cyclone Masher increases the duration of aerial attacks. Press square, rapidly press square to activate. So that's that aerial swing. We can make it last even longer. Shockwave sends out a ripple of creeps along the ground. Activate with square up with the up and square. Judgment, add a shockwave to your diving attack. Press L down midware. And yet we don't have high enough level for some of this. Hold square on the ground to use your shield to protect allies temporarily. Increase your attack power upon successful block. Reflex Guard grants a chance to automatically guard when attacked. Distraction. Call enemies' attention to yourself. Use the skill item Distraction. So if you remember to use it, enemies will focus on you, allowing the others to do more damage. So, those are the fighter-specific ones. Reflex Guard I'll definitely take. Alright. So, must be level 7 for the next level of it. If you're curious what the specifics about them, I believe it's Triangle? Yeah. Chance of auto defense 25%. Moves up to 30, 40, 50. So, yeah. So that can come in handy. So if you ever want to know more about it, its effect, it's a 40 power attack. Number of shockwaves too. And then under common skills that everyone will have, increase the power of your slide attack. Picking up coins recovers HP. Picking up coins adds to your score. Normally it only gives you money, but money is power, and that gives you more XP. I cannot tell you enough. Yeah, this is absolutely necessary. Vitality boost increases your max HP. Healing effectiveness of food, so you don't have to use as much to get higher. And wealth to health. Picking up coins. HP recovered per coin too. Not much, but it's a cumulative sort of thing, so money is going to be common enough that you really want to take advantage. Alright. Quests.
Have a request.
Alright. You can accept quests from the guild here. Completing quests will earn you valuable rewards. A new quest has been added. We've seen a dramatic increase in the wasp population in recent days. Some of our top scholars believe that this wasp explosion is due to the decline in honey buzzards. The scholars postulate that orcs have taken up residence in the ancient temple ruins and are hunting the buzzards for food. Without the buzzards consuming the wasp population is growing unchecked. If their supply chain can be broken, the orcs residing in the ruins will be forced to leave, thus allowing the buzzard population to rebound. Destroy a recent orc shipment in the harbor should be enough to encourage the orcs' relocation. Yep. At the ancient temple ruins, destroy the orcs' cargo found at the harbor. Alright. And you get some special art for doing this. Yep. So, we would have to go back to the quest we just did, and go back to that location we found behind the locked door. But, before
You
that...
accepted a new request from the guild. You must go to the castle for further details.
Indeed. So let's go.
Flanked by guards, you are led through the secure castle. Princess Vivian and Prime Minister Gustav awaited you.
Wow, we're moving up in the world pretty quick. The princess and the prime minister right off the bat. And the princess carries a book with her. It is drawn elegantly, the large, oversized dress giving her a conservative, still radiant beauty. The Gustav, though, you can get the sense that he's very much a authoritative figure, but one whose authority tends to rely more on his wealth and more so than his personal stature, as you can tell from the hunched-over figure of him, versus the upright and straight stance of the princess. I love the art in this game. I cannot say that enough, and I will gush endlessly.
The Prime Minister speaks a lot, in contrast to the silent princess. He asks you to swear to keep this matter secret.
Naturally.
The royal scepter has been stolen. A witness who saw the thief described him as Tommet, a known bandit.
Okay.
Your job is to track down Tommet and retrieve the scepter. Also, for the sake of the kingdom, this must be kept secret. Ranni whispers that he knows of this Tommet. He is well known and is based out of the old capital.
Oh, okay. Well, be good to know.
You bow and leave the throne room. In order to retrieve the royal scepter, you chase the thief into the ruins of the old capital.
By the way, something you should know. Try not to be an asshole to people in the town. 'Cause you can. Yeah, and you can hit your own guys, and you can fight in town. Anyway, let's head to the... Oh, yeah, the gate. So now... Let's go. Out the gate to another place. So now, we'll be directed to go to the old capital. You may now revisit areas you've cleared. Select your destination using the left stick. So level 3, the boss, the old capital. Or we can press options to return to town, or if we switch over, we can go. We know now that the boss is the Harpy, and we can go to the ancient temple ruins.
Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night.
Which would be an impressive feat. Yep. Yep. There we go. And lots of coins and jewels.
It's my turn.
Naturally, enemies can and will target Ranni, so be sure to give him plenty of help. Oh, lots of arrows. So if we had a bow, or something to use those arrows, like say a certain elf there, we may want to cling onto them.
What?
Oh. Oop. I did it again. Alright.
Outstanding.
Temporary weapons. You can disarm your allies. Yeah, so like, she's using a dagger. If I wanted to use it myself, we could. And now for our quest.
Simple.
Let's head in here.
The Orc army is apparently getting here via the waterway.
Nice.
Their cargo is various articles from ships that had been reported missing.
Yep. Alright.
It's my turn.
And yeah,
Oh yeah.
as the elf uses arrows, she needs to retrieve them. So,
Oh crap.
oh. Well, not every trap is not going to be able to disarm every trap. Again, that's why you want Ronnie to level up as much as possible. Alright. And now if we check, quest status complete. So now we just need to finish.
It's my turn.
Nice. And again, remember we get points now, and we get a little health back for every... if we're injured, anyway. Oh. Yep, lots of money, lots of coins, lots of treasure to find.
Ambush!
Alright. Yep. There we go. Nice and easy. But yeah. Might as well get up to the
yes.
max.
Done.
But yeah, it's a random chance based on Ronnie's level whether he'll trigger a trap on any particular chest. Obviously, in the beginning of the game, it's not as big an issue. Yeah. And like you saw, yep, you can use R1, your dodge, to get away from his various attacks and traps. Nice. Yeah. The elf is for more skilled players, but if you can use her, she is absolutely devastating. The thing is, so's every character. I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
As you investigate the wall painting, you detect that the area behind the wall has been hollowed out.
Alright. And yeah, since I know about it already. There we go, all that goodies. Yep. Want as much treasure as we can get our hands on.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
And this time,
An ambush!
yep. Nice. Made that look easy, huh? And since we know about the ambush this time, it's nowhere near as frustrating. And off we go. Alright. I have a shot or two left. So might as well get my money's worth. There we go. Oh. There we go. Alright. And... nice.
Whoa!
Here comes the harpy. Yep. There we go. Of course, the weakness is the harpy can only face one wave. So its usual combo attack doesn't necessarily the strongest thing. Yep. Oh. Yep. Oh, got me. Gotta get my axe back. Alright. No. like you see there, you can actually deflect her projectiles back at her for some damage. Yep. Oh, she not made me drop my sword. My axe, rather. But we did pretty well.
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to avoid drawing the attention of any other.
Same as before. And a few more points. And we finished the quest. So, we could sell a bunch of things. Basically anything that isn't going to be useful to you, I'd say stay. I'd say sell. But in this case, I'm gonna say appraise. Demon sword. Not great. Looks cool in the art, but nah. So I'm gonna sell that. A new shield, though, that should be good. That's the A-rank shield. Stonewall Order shield. Physical resistance plus 6%. Yes, please. Because I believe you can... Yeah, we'll definitely take that. Healing, HP recovery effect. Actually, that's not bad. Looks like this is the... Okay, this has got 3 abilities to it, so these are probably the best gauntlets we'll see for a bit. Defense 8, lightning, fire, and damage from demonic foes. Since I know I'll be keeping that, yeah, we'll leave the other 2. So, the belt, platinum chain, 5, it's a level 2 belt. Alright, the other 2 we'll just sell. Alright. Alright, we'll obtain the rest. And then let's check. Buckler. Oh, did I accidentally sell it? I did. Okay. Well, gold chain versus the one we have, the platinum. Yep, just get stronger. Okay, I accidentally sold it. Didn't mean to. Oh well. I accidentally sold the gauntlets too, didn't I? Armory. Oh no, wait, they require level 8, that's why. Okay, level 8 and level 10. Okay, so I'm just not high enough level yet to use them. Okay.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Alright.
Which one do you want?
Just fix all of them. Repairs are usually cheap enough. And yes, you can buy new items, but what's the point of going on these adventures if you're not going to just... Anyway, now with that all taken care of, we'll head straight back to the gate and go do the next thing. Let's go. Alright, folks, the old capital.
These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire. Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
Oh, and goblins. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Simple enough. Nothing too horrendous so far.
Outstanding.
Woohoo! This looks like fun! Hey, Billy. Alright.
What?
An orc. Alright. Nice and easy. Yep, nothing else to see, it looks like. Oh, a little more treasure. Now we can move on. Alright.
Whoa!
Oh. Scorpions. So, you can try and swing, or, my suggestion, just slide for them. They take more damage from it, and frankly, it's just easier. Alright. Oh. Alright. Ooh. 2 different colored lizards. Nice.
It's my
Alright.
turn. Done.
And only a rank E treasure. But it's a dagger. It's quicker than your regular weapon, and it
You
can
find
do
the
some...
bandit Tomet in a hideout amid the ruins, just as Ranni told you. It is said that whatever this man desires, by thievery he can acquire. Ranni asks, "Are you Tomet, the bandit legend?" Beaming, he displays his spoils and tells the tale behind each item.
A boastful and prideful man, this thief.
When you ask about the scepter, he says, "That was indeed I," and goes on to boast exactly how he got into the castle. When you inquire further about the scepter, he deduces your true intentions and darts away. Pursue the thief, apprehend him, and reclaim the scepter.
Indeed. But don't forget to take the time to get some treasure. But there are all
You
sorts of
cannot
enemies
capture
here.
a target swimming underwater. Watch for your quarry to surface.
Indeed. So you have to time your strikes at this. Yep. Yep. There we go. But they do turn into sushi, so... Alright. They do turn into food, though, so... Easy enough to get some extra HP back. Alright. And don't be afraid to check the water for extra treasure, or the walls. You never know what you might find. And the higher the score, the more XP you get. He's dropping all sorts of goodies, but as he in his trying to get away. Alright. Nice. Nice. You're doing pretty good. Alright.
Filthy Luca.
Oh, he got it. Now, for the stuff we might have missed.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Treasure and a bomb.
Let's
How about
see.
this?
Done.
Oh, and the side path brings us... Oh, more treasures. Oh. Oh well.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Voila.
Oh, scorpions! Nice. Alright. Now, she picked up something useful, so we're gonna pick it up. The Crankwin is actually a better crossbow. And it is one of the more potent weapons that I kind of don't want her.
you can hear the sound of a woman crying on the other side. The wall here seems thin enough to break through.
All right. Well. Well, if she's crying, let's go help her.
They're here!
Oh, skeletons! Well, remember me mentioning the Crankwin being the better crossbow? Because it's a crossbow with spread. Oh, lots of treasure there. Alright. Can't see anything in here, though. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Well, Ronnie, get to it.
Oh crap.
Uh-oh. Oh, and skeletons. Nice. Oh. Yep. Ooh. Ooh, this is rough. Yep. Oh. Yeah, you want to get the... Yeah. Alright, where's my sword? There's my axe. Okay. Yep. Oi. That was rough. Nothing left. Alright. Yeah. Not every heroic act seemingly can be rewarded. Sometimes it's just a trap. Yep. Nice. Alright. And next up... Oh, a treasure chest. More scorpions.
Yes.
Right. Oh. Alright, we got another treasure. I look forward to being able to get some more fighter skills. Because after this, we should have plenty of skill points. We should have a couple skill points, and I look forward to getting some of the better ones. There we go. Crossbow. The Crankwin. Yep. And nothing else really. Sweet.
What?
Alright. Tomet's still just ahead of us. Ooh, more bones. As you might have guessed, this resupply is, well, here's your boss. Here's what we're giving you for the boss. Enjoy it, because here it comes. And it is,
What?
as you might expect, the Wyvern Leader. Yep, the Crankwin, because it hits so many times. Yep. Note. Yeah. Tomet, the thief, is here in the fight, and you can hit him and beat treasure out of him. You just have to be aware that he's going to be dropping bombs. Yeah. Yep. And to remember that your actual enemy is the Wyvern Leader. Oh. Alright. So, and it's called Wyvern Leader because it can actually call in allies. As I said, I think you'll only beat so much treasure out of Tomet. Yep. Yep. Nice. Yep. No, you can beat the other wyverns down, but they can call in reinforcements, so. But they do also call it drop food. So. Yep. And if you pay attention to the actual motions, you can actually get a sense of what attacks they're going to do. They do telegraph their attacks, it's just a matter of learning how to telegraph and not losing yourself in the chaos. Alright. There we go. Need a little healing. Yep. Nice. Yep. Alright. Got him. Death from above.
You pin down Tommet, who is so stunned that he's actually been caught that he cannot move. Relenting, he produces the scepter from his bag and hands it to you.
And we got 2 A rank treasures, 2 C's, a D, and an E. Total score 23,603, 5,823 gold. Alright, we leveled up yet again.
You have reclaimed the royal scepter, stolen from the treasure room of the castle.
Alright. So let's see. Level 4. Okay, we're level 5, so those gauntlets could come in handy. A level 4 belt that's got 3 buffs? Absolutely. Knockback resistance, decreased freezing duration, stun time. Yeah, that's just good overall. Level... Well, no, if we're gonna do... That's a belt, so I'm gonna take that. Okay, but it's an A rank, so we'll at least see what it is. Magic resist. Nice. But I think this belt will be better, so... And we can just sell that. Sell that. Well, we'll see at least what the A rank... Physical resistance plus 6%. Okay. And a rank... Okay. I don't really worry about the sword too much. Take the spoils and go.
You must deliver the royal scepter to the Prime Minister at the castle.
Indeed. Real quick, just so I don't forget. Alright, we're level 5. Oh no, defense 10, it was level 5. Yeah, so we're good there. Platinum chain gets moved to being... Yeah, the mighty platinum chain. That's right. And the hide gauntlets become the resistant light gauntlets. There we go. There we go. That looks better. Now we just need a slightly stronger weapon and we'll be real good. Our defense is at 31. So Morgan's will just take...
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Alright, repair.
Which one do you want?
Alright, sell items.
What would you like?
Oh, okay. Get rid of that. Yeah, we can just sell all this. Okay. We'll actually appraise the sword just to see.
Which one do you want?
Yeah, 1 to 10. It's not that much better. Yeah, we're good. It's technically better, so I guess we'll do it. Yeah. But, overall, yeah, I think we look nice with this new shield. Alright, so head off to the castle. Hand this in.
Once again, you are led to the throne room under guard. This time, A man stands there with a presumptuous grin. The man tells you to hand over the scepter. You tell him that you don't know what he's talking about. The man's mouth transforms into a twisted grin, and he signals his guards. They inch closer, swords at the ready. What will you do?
Which are we? Are we the brave and noble adventurer? You must bring the scepter to the proper requester? Or you don't like your odds? Well, we must return it to the proper requester. We're an adventurer. We see the job
You
through.
fall into a fighting stance. As soon as you steel yourself for battle, the Prime Minister and the Princess burst in.
Indeed.
The Prime Minister orders the guards near you to stand down. The man twirls his cape and leaves, as if nothing happened. You sigh, relieved that you didn't have to shed blood in the castle to resolve the problem. The Prime Minister tells you that man was Count Dean, the younger brother of the king. He's trying to usurp the throne. The scepter indicates the throne's heir. The Prime Minister says Dean had Tommet steal it to deny the princess the throne. The Prime Minister takes the scepter and narrows his eyes in satisfaction. He pays you for completing the request.
All right.
The fairy you saved in the ruins appears before you. She seems to want to take you somewhere.
Oh. All right. Where was she going? You can now go to the old tower.
The fairy leads you into an old ivy-covered tower. You find yourself in a cluttered room that seems to be a laboratory.
Well, that makes sense.
Judging by the stratification of dust, much time has passed since anyone last entered this room. Letters amidst the shambles indicate that a magician named Lucane lives here. You find a message he penned on the desk. Lucane wrote that he was off to see a magician friend named Wallace in the underground labyrinth. The fairy uses various interpretive gestures to indicate that she wants you to find him. You accept her job request.
So, we're off
You
to
head
help
to
a fairy.
Wallace's underground labyrinth to look for the magician Lucane.
But, before that, we return to the guild,
You're back. You have a request.
and we get a new... we completed it, we get 750 XP, we get a skill point, and we get a piece of art. Art you obtain in the quest can be viewed any time by selecting Gallery option in the guild. An advanced detachment of orc troops had been invading the ruins and were absent-mindedly feeding on honey buzzard eggs and chicks. This resulted in a marked decline of the Highlands honey buzzard population. These large avians typically build their nests in caves and ruins. They eat insects, reptiles, and other birds, eggs, small mammals, etc. Their favorite food appears to be wasps, and they will actively attack wasp nests in order to get at them. This leads to their nicknames wasp eaters or bug buzzards. With the orcs driven off, the wasp population will likely be reined in once again. And a little more XP. And Beastmaster. For those who aren't adventurers, it's extremely rare for a human to ever encounter an elf. However, an elf shrouded with a heavy coat recently filed a request with the guild. Certain beasts have been sighted recently in many areas. A beast with giant fangs and small bipedal dragons. These are known to be special beasts that dark elves use to ride. This elf believes the fact that these beasts exist is proof that dark elves must also still exist in the world. The task request of you is to face these beasts and see if you can mount one as your steed. Apparently, exerting dominance over one of the dark elves' most formidable assets would allay the elf's fearful elf's concerns. Beasts often live in the old capital. So yeah. Kill 10 enemies while riding atop a Dragolisk or Sabretooth. Anyway, yeah. A stunning piece of art. Absolutely love it. And we have 3 more skill points. So, probably some fighter-specific skills, such as Shockwave. Take damage and... yeah. Distraction. Press square after blocking attack to counterattack and stun with your shield. And improving judgment is just a good idea overall. And then, yeah, vitality boost, because we are a warrior. So yeah. Don't have any more skill points left. Alright. So, where we can go next is the temple.
Wandering One, how can I help you?
Alright, so, you may resurrect allies to help you. How much will depend on their level and the equipment they have. So, we'll resurrect Angelina, the Amazon.
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them.
Feel like I'm causing a ruckus. I think we'll be good. We have enough. So, I'd like to only resurrect different heroes. So, when you don't want to use them, you may bury bones and receive an item.
May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace.
Receive Memento Royal Belt. This is as a token of appreciation. This item cannot be repaired, however. Mementos can only be used until they break.
May they rest in peace.
So, you can use them because they're usually more powerful than what you may have. So, like for us... okay, it's actually weaker. Okay. So, you can always sell it then. If I'm not mistaken.
Welcome. What would you like?
Yep, and you can always sell them. And don't forget, though this game does autosave somewhat, don't forget to take the time to go to Dragon Haven's Inn, choose allies.
All right.
Okay.
Note, if you don't have a full party, there's always a chance during an adventure for one of your resurrected allies to come join you. So, report adventures. Alright. And then we be on our way. Alright. And off we go. Now, actually, let's do one thing before we go. I want to show something. Select player. Note, I created one of each of our characters, of all our potential characters. So let's go with Muriel.
All right.
And you'll get the option to begin the tutorial to learn the character.
You seated yourselves and called for a stein of the finest mead. Your partner quaffing the you were
And so, we get to learn what makes the Amazon so different. Get to see that first. And yeah. Though the commands themselves are the same, you might have noticed there's quite a bit of difference between her and the fighter. Sliding. And though she has a 4-hit combo all the same...
Enemies?
Yeah, she is a master at aerial combat. Alright. Power smash. Yep. But, and again, no. Very combat heavy and capable of... Yep. Even without her axe, she's faster to attack than even the fighter. Alright. Alright. We've seen what this can do.
Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Ranny inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
Indeed.
It's my turn. Done.
But... Yep.
I got it. Voila.
There we go.
What?
Oh, an orc. That's fine. Yeah. Love it. There we go.
Since that point, you've been journeying under mutually beneficial terms.
And so, from there, you can begin your quest as Muriel. Note, events will be the same, but you'll be free to make different decisions and explore the world all the same. I wanted to make one of each character so that we can freely switch them around as we wish, because there's always so much fun to see. Now, we've gotten to see the tutorial of the basic fighters, but there's a bit different for each of the playable characters, and I do want to show that off before we call it for tonight. So, let's see Arcane's
Okay.
tutorial.
You seated your quaffing. You were...
Alright. Basic moving works the same. Alright. Press square. Strike up. Sliding. Yep. There we go.
They're here.
Alright. There we go. It's a little trickier with the elf. So, circle to hit a regular arrow. Hold it for circle for longer to do a charge shot. There are limits to the amount of arrows the elf can carry. Replenish your arrow stock by defeating enemies or finding them in treasure chests. So, that's where the 9 of 10 arrows comes in. Special equipment such as crossbows, yep.
What? They're here.
There we go. And no, you just pick up extra arrows. Nice. Yep. Typically speaking, the foods that you pick up will be specialized towards each character.
Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Ranny inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
It's my turn. Done.
And
I got it. Voila.
no, Ranny's level is carrying over.
An ambush.
No. Now the elf is actually one of the best aerial combatants, and you want to keep your distance. Yep, because her bow again, because you can replenish your arrows. So just be aware of how many you're using. So, controlling your amount
Since
of
that
arrows
point, you've been journeying under...
and melee choices can make the elf both a awkward and hard to control at times, but still very fun character. How about Gavin?
Yeah.
You seated yourselves. Quaffing, you were...
Now, the dwarf, you'll notice, is fairly quick for his stature. You would expect him to be a little slower. Alright. And note, he has an almost aerial level of mobility with his dodge.
Here.
Alright. In the air. Yep. Diving attack. There it is. This aerial body slam. Press square, grab up an enemy, and you can throw them. Then pump yourself up. Increases your defense. And finally, because he's a melee character, his power smash.
Here.
And then without it, you can still fight and throw. So be aware. The dwarf is no slouch. There we go. All right. There we go. And off we go.
Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Ranny inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
Yep. And
It's
again,
my turn.
just note that Ronnie's level is cumulative.
Oh, yes.
So,
Voila.
the dwarf is a absolutely monster of a... is a monster. I'm not even going to take that. Yep. Because throwing enemies can be absolutely... Yeah. You don't need to. He's that normally buff and just real powerful. And his ability to chuck enemies means you are also
Since
disabling
that
enemies.
point, you've been journeying under mutual...
And becomes great for crowd control. So, Gavin, now we'll get into our spellcasters.
You seated yours, quaffing. You were.
Now, truth be told, Wizard is my most natural because for me, there we go. Yep. So, Wizard uses MP, and when it max MP, press and hold square to increase magic power. By using various combinations of circle and direction, you can cast spells. The type of magic will vary with the staff. So, down gives us a fireball, fire circle, fire wall, fire element, fire bolt, and of course, fireball. Nice. Special equipment, yep.
Bothersome.
There we go.
How bothersome.
I played the game through the first time as the Wizard because I couldn't help it. It's just too cool. He's just too cool not to. And the various abilities you get based on your weapons becomes absolutely hilarious. I won't deny it made the game more challenging. But there is something to just being able to cast those spells all across the field and control enemies. It's absolutely fantastic.
Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Ranny inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
Yeah.
It's my turn. Done.
Let's go.
Let's see. Voila.
Alright. Yeah. Yep. Love to see it. Yeah. So just casting a firewall right on top of him. And there we go. But there's one character
Since
left.
that point,
There's one more person. Paul, our sorceress. Let's begin. Let's learn about her controls.
you seated yours, quaffing. You were.
Basic movement. Jump. Dash. And I'll let you see it again because I'm sure somebody will ask. Yes, her running animation, she holds her hat. And teleport. Alright. So, basic, much like the Wizard, basic abilities and magic missiles from the air. Yep, and just like this Wizard, she uses MP. Now the spells you'll get will actually vary greatly. Naturally, they just do fire and ice for the beginning.
I'll stop them.
It seems like the same from the start. Oh, but trust me, it will come very different. Alright.
Enemies!
Alright. And off we go. Alright. No, every adventurer starts with 300 HP as their maximum.
Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Ranny inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
Yeah. She does seem the naive type, doesn't she?
It's my turn. Done.
Though the type of taking advantage Ronnie was hoping for might be up in the air.
Oh, yes.
Alright.
I'll stop them.
Alright. Yep. No. Your basic... You build up magic with your basic square. That allows you to do various spells to chain. Yep. So, understanding the input of your MP versus the output can be all you need to chain for victory. Alright.
Since that point, you've been...
So, we've done everyone's tutorial, and we've got an introduction to every class now. So, we'll be able to play more, and start exploring the same things with each different character. And there may be situations and differences. From the beginning, you can tell the stat builds are the stats are different. But, we'll get further into that another time. So for now, thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been the beginning of Dragon's Crown. I hope you all enjoy this, and I look forward to sharing our adventures all together. And let me know if you have a particular character you want me to mostly play. I created one of each, just so I can pick. So, if you have a favorite character you want to see me smack things around with, let me know. I'm pretty flexible, and honestly I can play any of the characters fairly decently. It's just a matter of, well, what you guys enjoy. So, thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.